Yeah, awesome. Cool. Yeah, my smart stuff. You got a lighter, huh? I'll smoke that fly out.
Is it called in English again? It's the horse fly.
I don't know. It's just a horrible fly. Okay, so I think the live chat, nothing's happening on the live chat yet. Hey, how's it, llama? Llama for loaf. Yeah. There will be a bit of buffering. Hey guys. Cool. I'm gonna get some stuff happening. Let's zoom this out. How's everybody? Are we having a good... Hey, Cobra Lang. Are we having a good Friday afternoon where you're at? I thought I'd do this one as a bit of a... While we all stuck in self-isolation, let's try to make it cooler while we got some stuff to do. So, I'm just going to warm up as per usual. I'm going to open up... where's my... 3. But other than that... yeah, other than that, you know, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm healthy. Yeah, I'm going for a bit of a lower resolution, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to see if I can try and get it to go 1:1. This is still like very experimental for me. But hey, you know, let's see what we do. What happens? Let's give it a shot. Okay, so I have some requests. Yeah, living the adventure. Yeah, hell yeah. Very nice, Yorktown Joe. And what's up? Okay, guys, so I got a few requests. I'm gonna play it the same way I did last time. Keep them secret. So let's see how that goes down. I think we'll have fun with that, like we did last time. I'll have fun with that because then I'm always thinking on my toes as to what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try my best to keep an eye on the chat, although I'm gonna be looking at reference. Yeah, I'm using reference because, you know, only bad artists use reference, apparently. I kid. Reference is the name of the game, so let's get some drawing exercises out. Yes. Yes, I'm drawing spirals. If you are seeing these spirals now, you are under my control. You are in my thrall. Yeah, that's right. For those of you that are fans of Crystal Ball, and I'm sure not many of you are, I am a fan of Crystal Ball. This is just me loosening up, getting the old hand ready for this madness. Okay, let's see who we're going to start with first. I know, let's do something different. I got quite an odd request, so let's see how that goes. I'm excited to do this one. So let's see. I'm gonna take it from that angle. Cool. Okay. So have any of you guys played a video game called Metal Slug before? It's a very cool arcade game made by SNK. More accurately, Studio Aztec. And I think they're called Aztec. Anyway, they did this really amazing series of video games that are very military inspired. And total madness. They sit in this like crazy, could you say post-apocalyptic World War II era? And there's like a kind of a totalitarian bad guy group or whatever, and you're running around. I'm sure you guys know the games. Okay, so if you don't know the games, Please go and check them out. They are incredibly fun arcade games. Oh yeah, and please at night in South Africa at nighttime, dogs bark a lot. Okay, it's when they bark the most. Okay, so that's like a crappy shape there for us. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. I can totally do this. I'm gonna cute this up. Okay, let's see. Boom. So I'm just getting in like a loose kind of lay-in sketch there because this is not something I draw all the time. And then again, everything is not something I draw every time. And I just want to have fun with this. This is not going to come out that super well. I'm just going to put that out there, but that's not the point. I'm just having fun and we're talking. We're hanging out this Friday afternoon. In my case, Saturday morning, 1 o'clock. In the early morning. That's when I do my most damage. Although some of you guys are actually night owls, if memory serves correctly. So... Anyway, I'm sure you guys have guessed it. This is a fan favorite G.I. Joe vehicle. I say fan favorite because once again, this thing's also laden with controversy. Some people really love this, other people really hate it. I think it's all about when you were exposed to it. I think that's what matters. I think if you were a kid and you were in a department store with your parents or your mom or your dad or something, and you know, this toy was one of those things that was cheap enough for you to get away with, you know, nagging them. So you could nag them for this and probably get away with getting one. And so that's kind of what made it cool. And that's what made a lot of the smaller box G.I. Joe vehicles really cool. So these guns are a bit of a mess, but I'll clean that up. Wow, that's looking mad. Where are you from, Llama, if you don't mind me asking? Actually, guys, sound off. Where are you all from? Or Jens from, should I say. And who should be driving this cool vehicle? Let's make it like that. I should have actually gone for the video games perspective and gone for like a very like side-on 2D look. I wish that dog would shut up. Yeah, that dog. That's the one. I love dogs. Just not that one. Okay, let's get this bigger. Guys, this is still nice and early for this stream, so I am really just getting in here and still warming my hands up and warming my drawing bone up. Sorry if that sounds dirty. My bad. Ontario, Canada. Hey, Tetsuo! Oh, Tetsuo, I'm guessing by your name, by your handle, that you're an Akira fan. Do you know about the IMAX re-release that they're planning for Akira? I cannot wait. We'll never get it in South Africa, but I'm excited that they're doing it because it might mean we get like an IMAX supercut on Blu-ray. I mean, like, who watches Blu-rays, right? I do. I still pay money for those. I like those. Llama, Jersey is awesome in Jersey. So that was pretty cool. We stayed in Hoboken. So that was great. So, very cool place. Actually reminds me of a place here in South Africa, actually. Dog. Okay. Let's get this looking cool now. Yeah, Tetsuo, I think it definitely will get to you. It won't go to anybody in South Africa. because we're like lucky like that, you know. But yeah, it is scheduled for a US and European release as well as a Japanese cinematic release. So I hope that's not And if it's scheduled for a Japanese release, I'm sure there will be a release across most Asian territories as well. We might be lucky, but I doubt it. I don't know. The people who run things like that in South Africa, they have no idea about anything. They like depressing art house movies, which in of itself is cool and all that, but it's not my bag. So yeah, getting somewhere. Ontario, Canada. I'm sure, Cobra Lang, that you run into quite a few South Africans there in Ontario, Canada. Because I actually know of quite a few people who have immigrated to Canada. Apparently it's really great. I would go to Canada. It's got a great, it's got one of the best foundations for my industry, for the art industry. So it's like really great if you're like a animator or you're in video games or generally into anything in the creative media fields. Canada is a great place to be. Plus, it's beautiful. I've just heard such cool stuff about Canada. I'm gonna kill that dog. Not really. But I want to. I mean, if I was a cat, I would be giving it so much hell right now. Because its stupid owners don't want it to go inside and let it come out of the cold. Okay, this is starting to look like something. Who do you think should pilot this bad boy, guys? Who should I pop into the cute squishy armadillo? We also should be getting West Coast Cujo joining us as well, and Steven said he might make an appearance tonight as well, so that'll be cool. It's probably he's either like having a good nap and he's like, I don't want to join the stream, or he's listening to it right now. Hey Magnus! Hey Jimmy! Thank you. Yeah, so I really like that suggestion, dude. And I took it for a walk, and here we are. Oh, guys, the new Doom came out today. I don't know if any of you guys are video gamers. I'm judging by the unfamiliarity with like Metal Slug that a lot of you might not be, or maybe you are and you're just not part of that video gaming side of things. But the new Doom is out and it looks so cool. And it's got big guns, and that makes me happy. So big guns make Paul happy. Just realized that sounds kind of bad. I'm gonna try not to say big guns makes me happy for the duration of the stream. You guys can all hear me right. I'm coming through quite loud and clear and all that fun stuff. Hey! Steven's here. Hey, Steven! 20% of the viewers are Langs. Nice. You see? Yeah, it is a little different from the usual armadillo look. Magnus, we're doing I'm making it a bit fat and cute. I'm going for the Metal Slug look. I'm going for a Metal Slug appeal. So if you've ever played that video game, and I'm starting to feel like the only person that has, but yeah, and also Jim Godfrey has. Yep, I made you, Jim. You're there. You've been made. Okay, so it's what have we got? Five of these things. Okay, wow, 5 ellipses to draw. Fun times. Okay, cool. Let's go. Boom, boom. 1. 4. I think they're called bogeys. I could be wrong. It's very loose, Paul. You would not get paid for this if you didn't like this. Okay, so there's our little, like, metal slug armadillo. And I'm gonna go with another one of Jim's suggestions now. Although I'm thinking maybe I should do Andrew's suggestion. If Andrew Creature's with us, I'll do his suggestion, but only when he's here. Only when he's here, because the man gave me quite the grocery list. I won't lie. It's quite amazing. Of stuff he wants to see me draw, which, you know, I think is great. Steve is like, there's a whole bunch of detail missing there, dude. He's gonna roast my nuts. He's gonna be like, where's the removable panel? Like, that's like the vehicle's best feature. I like the kitty bars at the back. It's always been one of my favorite things. People bemoan them. I think it's great that you can give your fellow Joe a lift. Don't you? Okay. I'm gonna just drop that a bit. Okay. Good. Now we got some... Oopsie. Smudge tool, smudge tool. Smudging everything like we're in art school. Hey, Jimmy, it's possible, right? Hey, Fab Art. Okay, let's see. What have I missed? Oh, damn, is my mic whining? Oh, thank you for letting me know. That actually... Crap, that might actually be my computer. It's quite loud. I noticed it the other day. A Canadian who's living in Neisner. Okay, I'm sort of catching up here. So last one was... I need to get the last 3 or so Dooms to catch up. No, Tetsuo, you literally just need to get the last year's Doom, or 3 years ago's Doom, and you need to get this Doom, and then you'll be singing Doom. It's amazing. That game is wow. Even if you don't have to play catch up, just get the most recent last one. I think you can probably most likely pick it up for like $15, if that. That's yeah. So Wisconsin, nice. The front part reminds me of a vamp or a stinger. Yeah, it does. I think I'm oversimplifying the shape. I should probably, you know, this is the part where Steven's gonna be like, "Don't be lazy. Put that in there." So, see, this is why we need Steven on the show. You heard our podcast when he wasn't there, and so you can hear. Okay, I'm gonna put the Winchy type situation going on here. I'm gonna make it a little bit off center. Because I know he's gonna complain. He's probably rolling his eyes at me right now. He's like, Paul, stop talking about me. Yeah, we both need a better mic, dude. I think it's also like something funny with the connection, honestly. Sorry, I'm bumping this thing now because I'm trying to sort this out. Not familiar with the game, but you know, I'm all about adding personal twists on vehicles. Yeah, and Magnus, you, my friend, are quite the master at that. The dude, if you guys don't know, Magnus Loudglow does some of the most incredible Lego stuff I've ever seen. Do I have an armadillo in hand, or am I referencing or on screen from 3D Joe's? I am being naughty, and I am actually referencing from both 3D Joe's and yojo.com, to be honest. Because my armadillo's a bit dusty. So yeah, full disclosure. Yeah, no, there will be, Steve. I'll definitely add those two thingies. You want to put bats in there? Okay. The crappy Samsung mics have a built-in white noise. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Llama. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Go Doom song. Okay. So, here we go. Switch on those lights. Yeah. I think one of the reasons we get that whine in the mic it's actually because of impedance. I think there's a bit of what you call it, electrical interference and whatever is coming through from lights and stuff. I think, I don't know. I've got an audio specialist that's actually a friend. Well, I actually know people who are audio specialists. I should be like not lazy and actually ask them. Let's do that. How are we feeling about the barrels now? Are we happier now? Oopsie. You go here. Smiley face. Dodgy smiley face. Okay. So that's an armadillo down. Armadillo. It's an armadillo. Okay. Let's do that. I'm gonna make him small. I'll park him there on the bottom somewhere for now. Okay, so this cute little armadillo. I'm happy with that. I just want to see. It reminds me just a little of a slam. Yes, thanks Tetsuo. I believe they are zeroed in now, yeah. Boom! Yes, that kit is amazing. Jim, I seem to have a problem with acquiring one. Every time I wish to acquire one, it's always on back order at my favorite online Japanese store. And yeah, and then the other thing is, it's like, it's not that big, and so I'm a little bit hesitant to pay $60 for it. I never had an armadillo back in the day to have a designated armadillo driver. I'm still waiting to have a regular bazooka, actually. I know that's like the worst guy to put into an armadillo because he's all like, he would feel like clustered in. But I think he would be okay with an armadillo because it's kind of fast and he can jump out really easily. Plus, it beats walking. And we all know he's not a big walker, guys. It's a backwards Sherman tank. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, thank you. If you heard a clang, that was my coaster from my drink. Okay. Let's see. I know who's next. I've been waiting. Guys, this is a weird one. But seeing as we're on the topic of vehicles, let's do it. I'm gonna try and give this guy a bit of a redesign. Okay, so this is all gonna be very messy and loose. Actually would prefer to start off with a blue pencil, to be honest. I'm feeling blue pencil today. Blue pencil, how does it feel? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I'm surprised Cooj hasn't snuck into the comments box. Or maybe he is. Maybe he's lurking. Cooj, are you lurking? We're gonna do a bit of a special live stream, he and I, sometime soon, in the near future, because he's got this cool indie comic book called The Black Book. I don't know if you guys are aware. I had the privilege of doing the colors on that book, and I'm going to be doing my sketch of one of the characters for sort of a limited run cover or something to that extent. I don't know what he wants to do with it. He can be quite mysterious. Anyway, he is quite excited about doing a stream. I'm going to take it up to here because if I put the thing on the chest that I need to put on, it's going to be a huge spoiler. And although I think as soon as I do the eyes on this, anybody who is familiar with this Joe is going, or this unit, should I say, there's a bit of a hint for you, is going to immediately know who this is. Okay, so let's be sneaky about how we do it. What would be a smart way to handle this? Okay. Sorry guys, I'll check comments right now. Although you have the fun bunch. You guys are a fun bunch. So I'm sure you're keeping yourselves all busy and stuff in there. And Magnus, maybe one day we should do one of these where we watch you build something small in Lego, like something Joe themed in Lego. How's that sound? Ken. Oh, cool. How's it, Christo? Yeah, one would think it's backblast because of these strap things. But backblast doesn't have to wear like facial protective facial gear. I also want to try and make this helmet a little bit bigger than it is on the actual toy. It's not Crocmaster, but that's just because I felt like reading minds. So I guess somebody was going to say Crocmaster, because I was also sitting here going, that's looks like Crocmaster. It is a Cobra. Yeah. Tetsuo. Tetsuo. It's a cool name. Actually, if you guys are wondering, what does Paul's wallpaper look like today? It's Kaneda. Kaneda. So... Okay, I got a nice... No, no, getting there. Techno Viper, no. Sludge Viper, no. It's an Andrew Creech request. I decided I'd do it now anyway. I thought it was such a thing that I would just not think to draw, and so I'm drawing it. It's also sadly a toy and a vehicle I don't have yet, but I'm, I want to say that I want to be good and not buy vehicles and things for space, but I can make a space for this one, for this vehicle driver's vehicle. I can make a space for it in my life. It's a cool toy. I'm always too scared to play with Steve's one, and as such I wouldn't mind having my own one, so if I break it, it can be my own fault. Or somebody else's fault, but at least I won't be breaking anybody else's one. I give this do you think he really would have like such a dinky like circular antenna there? No, I don't think so. I think he would have something that's a bit more like this. I'm getting that lay-in. Did somebody say vapor? Yeah! Oh, it's Rob's. Okay, well, I still don't want to break Rob's. It's already broken. Yeah, true. I actually didn't know that. But apparently they are quite fragile. That's what I've heard. But yes, it is Vapor. Vapor is a character that I think should have ended up in the Sunbow cartoon in some way or another. Or would have. I think he's still... Yeah, he's 1990s, so he's way past Sunbow. Past the Sunbow era. But had he been sort of conceptualized in that era, I think he would have ended up as like a kind of, this is Vapor. I'm going to, wait for it, vaporize you. Because, cartoons and being on the nose and stuff. I need to make this more interesting. This is bugging me. This can be way more interesting. I've recently been having a bit of an affair with Warhammer stuff. Sort of getting into the lore a little bit there. And now every time I see, like, for example, with the new Doom, and even on some G.I. Joe designs, although I don't think G.I. Joe's design, I don't think there's any cross-pollination there at all, but like definitely with Doom and with stuff like, well, definitely Warcraft, because they both crib from each other, to be honest. And but I'm just seeing Warhammer everywhere at the moment. It's a bit balmy. And that's not even a word I use. That's how you know it's bad. I used a word like balmy. And I don't mean the pink dinosaur, because that's Barney. Barney. Hey, kids. I don't know if I'm loving this, but I don't hate it. So let me see if I can push it a bit. Let's see what we can get under there. Oh, okay. Good to know. Talk to me, Goose. Hey, Andrew! What's up, dude? I had a strange feeling you'd be joining us around about now. No, actually I didn't. I was just really hoping that you would pop on at the same time that I started drawing your request, or one of your requests. Ooh. Okay, Tetsuo, do you have one of those fancy resin printer jobbies, or are you still using like a filament? I mean, I'm asking all these fancy questions, but to be very honest, I don't really know the difference. It's just every time I ask a 3D printer, I'm always wrong, and they're like, "No, mine can print without the little lines." So I'm like, "Okay, cool." I've actually believe it or not, I've got a figure coming out soon. That is in production. The guy that's actually printing it, he has gotten extremely busy because he's just gotten engaged and then moved and then started up his business. And so, but I got a figure coming out. It's non-military related, but I'm working on it. I want to see if you can still print something cool first before I do something military related. And Jim and I were having an interesting chat about miniatures the other day. And that gave me an idea. And I'm all like, well, if nobody knows, you can't get in trouble, kind of thing. Not looking bad, eh? Oh. Mm. Oh, thanks, Brian. Have a cool one, man. Stay safe, dude. Okay. So let's move forward. Oh good, I didn't draw it over my blue sketch. I'm so happy. That happens. I do goofy stuff all the time. Like really stupid goofy stuff. Like I exported a whole bunch of images today for a thing we were presenting. And the images were like super big. I mean, which happens. And I'm not the guy who scales that stuff down. That's like not my job actually. That's somebody else's job. Somebody who gets paid to do that. That's their job. Anyway, so my colleague we were talking about like, oh, getting quotes that we'd put on a shirt. And I was like, yo, what would be a great quote for the director? And then she mentioned this thing about, ooh, those images are like really big. So I was like, that's a great idea for a shirt. Meanwhile, she actually just said that they were that big because she had just received them. And she was like, oh my word, Paul, seriously. So, yep, goofy stuff. I do it. Yeah, that happened today. It's crazy. Okay, cool. That's a helmeted dude, and here's another helmeted dude. There's got to be better reference of this. Oh, there we go. I know. Anyway. Cool, Magnus. Enjoy dinner. Thanks for popping in, man. It's super appreciated. And yeah, man. And don't forget, don't touch your face either. Okay, Kind of want to do this from two perspectives. I kind of want to do... Okay, let's see how this goes. Which way should he be looking? Which way did I have? Let's change that. Let's make him more... Let's try to be a little bit challenging. Let's challenge ourselves. Yeah, let's challenge ourselves. This is going to actually be very challenging. But let's see how this goes. This is not... Oh, I won't say anything. I'll let people guess. I'll let you guys guess. You guys can have fun and try to guess who this is. I'm gonna go seriously poncho here. Ooh, this is gonna be a tricky one. I can see it now. So I'm gonna fight with this. No, but that's actually pretty creepy, Tetsuo, because that's actually on my list to do, and that was my addition to today's stream. It's one of the two that I wanted to try and get out in today's stream. Actually kind of obscure. It's a vintage character, but the artwork the design I'm doing is based on a modern era of that vintage character. Is that maybe giving the game away too much? I wonder. He's got like one of these really snouty old school Warhammer Space Wolf, Space Marine beaks. Which I know Jim loves. I, on the other hand, am not a fan of the beak. But I can see its appeal, especially in the era that it was made in. Oh. This looks like it's going to be a blue sketch for most of it as I plot this and figure it out. Yeah, this is tricky because it's like then a conscious reaction at the moment. Let's see. The hard part is doing this and then keeping this part of it looking right, and then getting that there. This drawing thing is hard, dude. Like, they should pay people who do this lots of money. Like, they really should. It's, I don't know, like, that's just my 2 cents on the whole thing, but I'm no professional, you know, so. It's like acting. That shit's hard, man. Just saying. Oofy. Okay, computer, if we could just work with me here, that would be great. Thank you. Let's see. Let's check something on the ref now. Oh my word, there's like a lot going on here, dude. Ah. Okay. Can't even give him like intense eyes because I was stupid and picked the most difficult angle to do this in. Because crazy, goofy, I suppose. Okay. Wow, this is just a lot of stuff happening. Okay. Come clear through the chaos. There we go. There we go. Getting it. Yeah. Getting something. It's happening. Woo! Okay. Love it when that happens. Oh, you can see the pencil just getting thick and stuff just... Oh, it's happening now. I can start feeling this. You guys feeling that? Probably not. You're like, oh wow, this Paul's a weirdo. We're never letting him stay in our house. That's in reference to conversation I actually had recently. Jim, I can't believe you're awake, man. It must be like crazy late there. I'm sure, because our time zones are almost 1 for 1. It is Mr. Tadur. It's so thick. Okay, cool. So now I can start. Now I can operate. Operate is gonna operate. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let me switch it to special black ink mode. Black ink mode. Gotta make it a bit metal. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Make it clean, make it look cool. You have to actually, if you think about this mask, it actually is kind of scary. I mean, Dusty is kind of really scary in this mask. I mean, I think it's also my fault that I'm kind of making it a bit, you know, Darth Vader meets, Dusty. But it's kind of scary. So, but it's cool. It works. It works really well. If I was a desert-born specialist, I would make myself scary as F. They would call me the Sand Spider. Who wants to know why? They would call me the Sand Spider. Nobody? No, he ain't taking chances with that respirator. You're right, Steve. He is not messing around. This dude is Dusty, codename Sand Spider. At least that's what the Cobra troops call him, because they don't know his real name. So he works in the desert and he takes out small Cobra platoons that are maintaining desert security. They look under their bed for the desert spider. Hey, Rob Dog. Hey, it's Rob Dog. Very cool. I have such great memories of that Zaxby's, dude. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna make it very dark in there because I just want to just bring out the face a bit, add some contrast there. Cobra Officer to Cobra Officer 2. Why do we call him the Sand Spider? I don't know. Probably because it sounds really scary. I can't help it. Oh god, this is self-isolation, people. This is what it does. At least I have self-isolation to protect myself. It's my shield. My weird behavior is now got a reason. Black ink mode. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there for now. Okay, cool. Okay, this one's from me. I wanted to draw this dude. And I did bring him... Give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. I just realized I left a piece of reference in my room. Lol, coronials. Yeah, that's a good point, Tetsuo. He does look a bit like Lord Yupo. You guys are wondering, that's from Nauska, or Naushka. People, or Nausicaa. I've heard people pronounce it like that. I don't know which one's actually the most correct one. I also am not pretentious enough to care. Okay. This one's pretty cool. No. No, tablet. Why are you failing me now? Ah! Sorry. Had to grab the mic there. Well, that's unusual. Okay, gotta figure this out. Sorry guys, just hitting a small technical glitch before I draw this character. Yeah. No shit, my tablet driver's not responding. Guys, April's almost upon us. He's picking up some 6-inch Joes. You know that whole thing. Thank you. Hey, cool. Okay, we're back. I think I might do this, but then it's like, Paul, you're doing another Mohawk character. Yeah, I am. Pressure sensitivity has just said, no, Paul. You shall not pass. Change to that. Okay, good. Change back to my animator pencil. Oh, that is bizarre. That's some. Just gonna have to use this pencil then. Strange that it's not letting me do my thing. Okay, well, this one's gonna be a bit hokey because my tablet is doing strange and unusual things. Yeah, believe it or not, this is really how we fix this. Please work. I'm gonna write Whack him a letter. Yeah, I'm gonna do the best I can here, guys, with this. Doing what it's doing. Actually, how long have we got in the stream? Okay, we got 10 minutes. So let's see if I can pull this character off in 10 minutes. I have to save the laser viper for next episode. But this one... And yeah, I'm sorry, I am playing it safe now, so this is not going to be like the most dynamic kind of pose or whatever. This is like a marker sketch. And it's so strange to see this character with eyebrows, actually. Andrew, I like that attitude. I also hope that they do well and help the brand grow. I think I would like I'd like G.I. Joe to grow, obviously, because I love it. But let's vote with our credit cards, you know what I mean? Let's not just buy them. Like I've said, let's not just buy them because we want to support the brand. Let's buy them because they're quality. You know, let's buy them because we think they're great. You know, let's send that message out there. Wow, this is a really hokey marker sketch. Ooh, okay. Well, I'll promise you guys, I will do a better one of this when I don't have to deal with this ridiculous technical error that seems to just pop up for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Apparently, it's when I'm doing streams. But I'm sure you guys can already see who it is. The real question is it really him? Master of disguise and all. Man. And this is based off the figure. I've actually got it in my hands. Hence me having to run out like a mad thing to go and get it. It's not Whispering Willie. Nullifier. That's an interesting guess. When I do this again, and I aim to try and do these, I think fortnightly, like every second week would be a good idea. Otherwise, it's just gonna get boring and repetitive, and just for us and everybody. But hey, like if you guys want me to do it every week, I'll do it every week. But I want to also do some other little fun things with the live streams as well. Don't necessarily always want to make them drawing based, but I'll say this. This is actually coming out way better than I thought it would, to be honest. I'm gonna give him more punk. And I'm gonna darken under the eyes there, just to give him that extra. Also, you know who he is. But it reminds me a bit of Adam and the Ants right now. Stand and deliver. Anyway. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, but that song stuck in my head now. Nicely done, Paul. I'm gonna quickly give this some color. I'm the dandy highwayman. Cool. So this is the beauty of like drawing digitally. I'm not like 100% sold on this skin color that I'm doing, and so I can just make it worse, apparently. Make it better. Better as in like it's a lighter tone, which is gonna fit what I'm gonna add to it, not anything else. Because I'm not Well, I wasn't gonna tone it, but guess what? I think I am now. Whispering Willie needs love. It's not Whispering Willie. It's Whispering Willie. Whispering Willie's knockoff. I hate saying that code name. I always feel dirty. I'm Whispering Willie. And that's not a G.I. Joe. For those of you that don't know. I actually it's funny that we're talking about Whispering Willie a little now, because that character came up in a conversation I had with some of the colleagues I work with, or the people I'm working with at the moment. Stan can. Guys, the best use of the word tan can ever is in our Hawk review. Of the I want to say sound attack, but it's not sound attack. Could be actually. Anyway, our reviews of that Hawk, the one with the talkie backpack. Let's be technical here. Come now. Yeah, that's one of the finest lines G.I. Joe Burg has produced, straight out of this hand can. Anyway, it's a goodie. I'm very thankful for that line. I often like to show non-Joe people that review, because it often gets people laughing. Not at it, but with it. You know, like they appreciate the humor. There's a conversation I think we need to have on G.I. Joe Burg. I think we need to, you know, make it a quick fire topic and spend at least 30 minutes discussing it. Is Ninja Force Zartan really Zartan? I think that's a conversation we need to have. Anyway, it's a Zartan, not Whispering. Sorry, I'm writing like a psychopath. It's intentional, I promise. So I would have written it when I was like a child. I don't even think that's... I don't know. Did they spell Willie like that? Or was it Willie like the other way? Anyway. Talking Battle Commanders. Thank you, Steve. Sorry, my drawing brain is connected. And for some reason I couldn't summon that into my brain. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not against patting ourselves on the back for that one. Yeah, hey, how's it, Cody? What are we gonna review next? I've got some stuff lined up, as I keep saying. I have a braai tomorrow. I'm going to use some of the sunshine to shoot some footage. There, which is cool. It's not one of those crazy braais. Barbecues, sorry. So I'm gonna use that to shoot some footage. Anyway, guys, that is us for 2020 March 2020, and I'll just put in my signature here because wow, that looks so terrible. Damn you, Wacom, for screwing up my stream. Boom. So that's me. So 3 meter 3 meters minimum distance. Keep people at a flag's length or more. It's like, this is like high school, you know. When I was in high school, we had what was it called? It was called the 2 brick rule. So you couldn't sit closer than 2 bricks. Two bricks. You couldn't sit closer than 2 bricks to a member of the opposite sex. I'm sure that rule has since changed quite a bit. Cody, sadly you missed a lot of my really bad jokes. But you'll be able to catch up on all of it because I'm gonna upload this immediately after we're done here. Elbow greeting. Shot Yorktown Joe, have a cool one, man. Everybody be safe. Stockpile that toilet paper. We might need it to buy Joes in the future. If Fallout has taught me anything, is that insignificant things may actually become a currency. I kid, of course, but I also don't judge. And so, yes. But guys, thank you so much for coming through to the stream. It really means a lot to me. And I will continue to do them as long as you guys enjoy them. And yeah, peace and love and all that good stuff. And until next time, yo Joe. Burg. Oh, how's it, Glenn? Sorry, man. We'll hook you up. Cool, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna linger here a little bit while we in the chats, and then we can probably Cyril's elbow greeting. Thanks, Tetsuo. That's my chair. Still my chair. Cool, guys. I am going to stop the stream in 3, 2, 1. Thanks, Andrew.